Carmen Sandiego. This is Cathy. She likes to travel and once went swimming in the snow in Utah. This is Greg Van Dyke. He likes to travel, skateboard, and play the saxophone. This is Ana Raquiz. She lived in the Philippines for 3 years. She speaks English, Spanish, and Tagalog.
And this is Top Grunge, Carmen Sandiego's festering farrago of filth.
Top Grunge!
His last known whereabouts? West Point on New York's Hudson River. The U.S. Military Academy was founded here in 1802. Among its nearly 50,000 graduates, Presidents Ulysses S. Grant and Dwight D. Eisenhower. Students are called cadets, and after graduation, they become second lieutenants in the U.S. Army. The first graduating class consisted of 10 men. Nowadays, more than 900 men and women graduate each year. Or they did until today, when Top Grunge rode into formation. Dreaming his dreams of military glory, Grunge hopped on his chopper and heisted the whole academy. Gumshoes, you've got to clean up this officer's mess. And here's Acme's senior agent in charge of training new recruits, Greg Lee!
How are you? Hey. How you doing? Thanks a lot. Great. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, guys. How you doing? You all right? Fine. Very good. As you know, the one of you that catches Carmen Sandiego today is going to get a trip anywhere in North America. To help you start with that, we're going to start you off with 50 Acme crime bucks. And you guys know how this is played, right? Okay. Our first clue comes to us from our my horoscope magazine. You guys saw me getting that out here. Just, if you don't mind, I'd just like to take a little bit of time here and read my horoscope. I do it every day. It says, Pisces. It's a good day for Pisceans to find a crook. Signs point to a famous battle site in western Maryland near the Potomac River. Thousands of soldiers died there on the bloodiest day of the Civil War. Lincoln fired the Union General McClellan soon afterwards. Pretty depressing. Hey, wait a minute, there's more here. Pisces should now also be aware of rubber chickens. You know, sometimes I think they just go too... All right, guys, if you would please, name the battlefield site. Is it Vicksburg, Antietam, or Shiloh? Okay, remember the clues that we heard? In western Maryland, near Potomac River, and bloodiest day of the Civil War occurred here. Kathy's ready, so is Greg, and Anna's ready too. Kathy, what do you say?
I said Antietam.
Antietam. What do you think, Greg?
I also chose Antietam.
Antietam. Anna?
I said Shiloh.
Shiloh. The answer we're looking for is Antietam. Nice job, Kathy and Greg. We're going to give you 10 crime bucks for that correct answer. We'll do that throughout the entire show here. Kathy, that takes you up to 60. Greg has 60. Anna, you have 50 crime bucks. Nice job. Now, for our next clue, we turn to Acme High Tops Net. What's up?
Hey, if you want to nab that greaseball, go to this country west of Russia. What a history. It was free. Then it was part of the Soviet Union. Now it's free again. Gee. Riga is the big town, but the place to see is Jamala Beach. It's got fine white sand, big pine trees, and something I needed. Hot sulfur springs. Whoo! Take it from me. It really hushed my aching puppies. Down, boys, down!
Okay, guys, name the country, if you will, please. Is it Estonia, Lithuania, or Latvia? Remember the clues that we heard? Formerly part of Soviet Union, Riga is the largest city and home of Jamala Beach. Okay, come up with an answer as quickly as you can, please. You ready? Hold it up there for me. Greg's ready. So is Anna. So is Kathy. Kathy, what do you think?
I chose Latvia, Greg.
Latvia. What do you think, Greg?
I chose Estonia.
Estonia. Anna.
I also chose Estonia.
Estonia. The answer we're looking for is Latvia. Nice job, Kathy. Okay, so Kathy, that's going to take you up to 70 crime bucks. Greg, you're still at 60. Anna's still at 50 crime bucks, but everybody's involved in this. Nobody's too far behind. Okay, for our next clue, we now turn to the World Band Radio.
Срочные новости. Большой вонючий мотоциклист с текущим носом тащит большую военную академию через нашу столицу. Он оставил следы от шин на Красной площади и сейчас проводит своих кадетов в вертолетном обучении перед Кремлем. Красной армии выданы носовые затычки, и она наготове.
Okay, guys, name the Russian city, if you will, please. Is it Moscow, St. Petersburg, or Minsk?
Remember the clues that we heard. Capital city of Russia, Red Square, and Kremlin. Kathy is already ready, so is Greg, and so is Anna. You guys are fast. Kathy, what do you think?
Well, Greg, I chose Moscow.
Moscow. What do you think, Greg?
I also chose Moscow.
He also chose Moscow. Anna, how about
And
you?
I also chose Moscow.
Everybody said Moscow. Everybody's right. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause. I tell you, you guys are good. This is a good game we have here. Kathy, you have 80, Greg 70, Anna now on the board with 60 crime bucks. That's the way to do it, guys. Okay, you guys know what that means. It's time for the lightning round, which means all of the following questions are about top Grunge's most recent known whereabouts, which is Moscow. All of these will be worth 5 crime bucks. Hands on your buzzers. Listen carefully. Here we go. What are people from Moscow called? Is it Muscovites, muskrats, or Mouseketeers? Greg.
Muscovites.
Thank you so much. That's right. Yes, 5 for you. Glad you didn't say Mouseketeer. That's always embarrassing. Number 2, Moscow was the capital of the Soviet Union, but a different city was chosen as administrative center of the Commonwealth of Independent States. Is that city Minsk, Petrograd, or Chernobyl? Kathy?
Minsk.
Minsk is right. Nice job. 5 for you. All right, take a look right over here, if you will, guys. All right? These domes are one of the most striking sights in Moscow's Red Square. To which building do they belong? The Presidential Palace, St. Basil's Cathedral, or Goom Department Store? Greg.
The Presidential's Palace.
Sorry, that's not the answer we're looking for. Anna.
St. Basil's Cathedral.
Is right. Nice job. 5 for you. Okay, listen, you guys are off to a great start here. Kathy, you have 85. Greg has 75. Anna, 65 crime bucks. That's the way to do it.
Greg, you better come into my office.
Oh, yeah, Chief, I'll be right there. You guys, if you'll excuse me for just a moment, the Chief obviously is in need of me. What's up, Chief?
Greg, something weird is going on. I can't explain it, but a certain thing happens whenever anybody says Carmen's last name. So from now on, it's just Carmen.
Okay. Don't worry, Chief. I won't say Carmen Sandiego.
Thanks, Greg. I knew I could count on you.
I'm sorry. Never again. I promise. I won't say Carmen Sandy armpit. Carmen Sandy egg salad. Carmen Sandy elephant.
Oh, for goodness sake, Greg. I keep thinking you're about to say Carmen Sandiego.
Chief, do you think maybe this is a good time for the home viewer contest?
Yes.
Okay.
Every time you watch the show, write down what was stolen and from where. When you collected 4 loots and locations, write them down on a postcard with your name and address and send it to Acme Crime Net, P.O. Box 4300, New York, 10163.
Every day we'll pick 5 people whose lists are correct and send them each a Carmen t-shirt. Here's who won today.
Congratulations to all the winners.
Great. See you later.
Greg, one more thing. You know that squeak in my chair? I wonder if you could just check it out for me.
Squeak in a chair. All right.
Right there. Carmen Sandiego!
Nope. No squeak that I can find. I gotta get back to work. See you. Okay, guys, remember, we're still looking for Top Grunge and the Military Academy. Fortunately for us, though, Acme Bugnet has just intercepted this phone conversation between Grunge and Carmen Sandiego. Watch.
Grunge, Acme sniffed you out. Take the Academy to a country directly north of Kenya.
Okay, but geez, Carmen, these cadets sure like to march. I'm so tired.
Well, stay alert. Get some coffee. You're going to the place where coffee probably originated. They've been drinking it there for at least 1,000 years.
Geez, all that coffee. And I just cut down to 37 cups a day.
Okay, guys, name the country, if you will, please. Is it Mozambique, Central African Republic, or Ethiopia? Remember the clues that we heard. Country directly north of Kenya, where coffee probably originated, and drinking coffee there for at least 1,000 years. Kathy already has an answer, so does Greg. Anna is too. You guys are quick. Kathy, what do you think?
I chose Ethiopia, Greg.
Ethiopia. Greg, what do you say?
And I also chose Ethiopia.
Very good. Anna, how about you?
I also chose Ethiopia.
Ladies and gentlemen, they all said Ethiopia. They're all right again. Give them a hand, please. Baby! You guys are smoking now. Kathy, you have 95, Greg 85, Anna 75 crime bucks. This is definitely the way to play
Greg,
this.
this just came over the facts. Wind doctor. That must have something to do with repairing watches. Switzerland, perhaps.
The Chief, maybe it's wind, not wind.
Wind doctor. Of course. Every day at noon, a wind called the Fremantle Doctor hits Western Australia's largest city. Now, wait a minute. Something else is coming through the fax. Aha! In 1962, the people of that very same city turned on every one of their lights to greet astronaut John Glenn, who was overhead orbiting the Earth for the first time. Now, since then, the place has called itself the City of Light.
Great deduction, Chief. Hey, listen, can I see that for a minute?
Oh, sure.
Thanks. I've always thought of myself as an idea man. Thank you. Thank you very much. I couldn't agree more. Thank you. Let's continue. Name the city, if you will, please, guys. Is it Melbourne, Perth, or Sydney? Remember the clues that we heard. A wind is called the Fremantle Doctor, Western Australia's largest city, and calls itself the City of Light. Everybody's ready? Kathy, what do you think?
I chose Perth.
Perth. What do you think, Greg?
Yes, and I also chose Perth.
Yes, and you did. Anna, what do you think?
Sydney.
Sydney. The answer we're looking for is Perth. Nice job, Kathy and Greg. All right, so Kathy, you're up to 105 now. Greg has 95, Anna 75 crime bucks. Now, we just received word that Grunge left Perth, so let's pick up the cheese. All of these are worth 5 crime bucks, guys. Hands on your buzzers. Listen carefully. Here we go. Grunge marched the academy to the capital of Australia. Name it. Kathy.
Sydney.
Sorry, it's Canberra. Next, he brought his foul stench to the largest city in Tasmania. Name it. Anna.
Hobart.
Hobart's right. Then Grunge led an amphibious assault to New Zealand. What sea did he cross? Greg.
Tasman.
Is right. Then he swam northwest and polluted the waters around the Great Barrier Reef. Name the state. Greg.
Victoria.
Sorry, it's Queensland. Grunge trudged the troops across Queensland's western border. What territory is he in now? Greg.
Victoria.
Sorry, it's Northern Territory. That means at the end of that round, Kathy has 105, Greg 100, and Anna 80. Nice job, guys. A little problem there. My mistake. Okay. Anyway, it's now time for the final clue of this round, which means you have to decide how much you want to risk. If you're right, we'll add that amount to your score. If you're not right, we'll subtract it from your score. You can risk 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 Acme crime bucks. Take a look right over here, if you will, please. Here's a portion of the world where we feel that Grunge is headed. Now, if you think you know a lot about this part of the world, you may want to risk a lot. If you don't know very much about it, though, you may not want to risk quite so much. So, take a look at the map and think about it.
How much you gonna risk? Yeah.
Okay, everybody's ready for our last clue. We now turn to KRS-One of BDP RapNet. Watch.
Gumshoes. Grunge rode his chopper to the drive-up window of a huge McDonald's, but he stunk so bad they didn't want to serve him. That roadhog is in U.S. territory that's the largest of the Mariana Islands. The U.S. Army fought the Japanese there during World War II. Now the Japanese tourists come for vacation, but when Grunge rolled in, the tourists rolled out.
All right, thanks, Kay. All right, guys, name the island, if you will, please. Is it Wake Island, Guam, or Bali? Remember the clues that we heard. Huge McDonald's restaurant, U.S. territory, and largest of the Mariana Islands. Everybody's ready. Anna, you have 80 crime bucks. We're going to start with you. Before you show me your answer, how much did you risk?
I risked 10 crime bucks.
10 crime bucks. If you're right, you'll go up to 90. What'd you say?
And I said Guam.
Guam is right. Nice job, Anna. Greg, you have 100 crime bucks. How much did you risk?
Well, Greg, I risked 20 crime bucks.
Well, Greg, that means if you're right, you'll go up to 120 crime bucks. What'd you say, buddy?
I said Guam.
Is right. Nice job. 120. Kathy, you have 105. You've been leading for most of this game. How much did you risk?
I risked 30 crime bucks.
30 crime bucks. If you're right, you'll go up to 135, and you and Greg will go on to the next round. What'd you say?
I said Guam.
Guam is right. Nice job. Kathy and Greg going on to the next round. Anna, listen, you were a great detective. You did some great stuff for us today. We've assembled a travel kit that's going to help you out in your next case. Chief.
You did a great job here today. And to help you in your next case, we put together this Acme travel kit. Now inside you'll find an atlas, the official Carmen watch, a Carmen t-shirt, a subscription to National Geographic World magazine, and to keep you in touch with world affairs, we're also giving you this Acme World Ball, handy for tracing the equator and for three-point play. Well, congratulations. Be careful, Greg.
Okay, I'll be careful. All right, guys, now, as you know, we have to go to Guam to try to track down Top Grunge and the military academy, right? What you have to do is find them and bring them back. But I want you to know we have to have everything packed, everything ready, and, well, let's just go ahead and go. Greg, why don't you get the door? Will you take my hat, please? We're on our way. See you later.
Greg, can't you move this thing any faster? It's built for comfort, Chief, not for speed.
Okay, guys, here we are in Guam. Take your positions right over there. There's some very important information here from the Chief. Let's plug her in and see what happens. Chief, how about a briefing?
Greg?
Yeah.
It's my birthday today. Congratulate me.
Chief, I'm sorry. Your birthday was yesterday. I guess when we crossed the international date line, we must have missed it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll catch it on the way back.
Okay.
There are 15 places here in Guam where you might find Top Grunge, the Warrant, or the U.S. Military Academy. Let's look at a few of them. First, comb the beaches at Tumon Bay. If you spot grease balls washing ashore, Grunge is in the area. Next, Lettestone Park. These giant pillars were foundations for ancient homes long before Guam was an American territory. Peruse the Plaza de España, a remnant of Guam's past as a possession of Spain. It might attract Grunge. He loves leaving skid marks on clean white surfaces. And if you need help, friendly Guamanians will offer the shirts off their backs. No, just kidding, Gumshoes. This is traditional dress. Gee, you know, I've always wanted a palm fedora. Now that's your briefing, Gumshoes. Now go to Guam and grab that grimy Grunge.
All right, thanks, Chief. Now, I also need to remind you guys, if you want to catch Carmen Sandiego, you have to find the loot, the warrant, and the crook in that order in a single turn. Then you'll have a chance to try to catch Carmen Sandiego and get that trip to anywhere in North America, okay? Cathy, I believe you were ahead at the end of the last round. You go first.
Mount Lam Lam.
Mount Lam Lam. The warrant. Nice job. You got the warrant. You'll get a free turn, but remember, you have to go in the right order. Loot, warrant, and crook. Go ahead, Cathy.
Government House.
Government House. Nothing there, but you did find the warrant. That's not bad. Greg.
Tarzan Falls.
Tarzan Falls. Nope, nothing there. Cathy.
Shark Grotto.
Shark Grotto. Nothing there. Greg.
Latte Stone Park.
Lotta Stone Park. No, nothing there. Cathy.
Anderson Air Force Base.
Yeah, this is actually one of the only U.S. Air Force bases there. Anderson Air Force Base. Yes, nothing is there. And I didn't say it very well anyway. Go ahead, Greg.
Gun Beach.
Gun Beach. Nope, sorry. Cathy.
Tumon Bay.
Tumon Bay. Nope, sorry. Greg.
Plaza de España.
Plaza de España. Top Grunge! Ooh, scared me there. You found Grunge. You get a free turn, but remember, you have to go in the right order. Loot, warrant, crook. Go ahead, Greg.
Tarzan Falls.
Tarzan Falls. Yes, you've seen this played before. We'll turn those back around. Cathy, go ahead.
Blue Lagoon Pavilion.
Blue Lagoon Pavilion. No, sorry. Greg.
Double Reef.
Double Reef. No, nothing there. Cathy.
Bell Tower.
Bell Tower.
Getting it all right.
Very nice. All right, you found the loot. You get a free turn. Go ahead.
Mount Lam Lam.
Mount Lam Lam.
The warrant.
You now have the loot. You now have the warrant. You need just one more. Do you remember where Top Grunge is?
Plaza de España.
Plaza de España. Is he still there? Yeah!
Right on.
Oh, yeah! Come here, Cathy. Come here. Nice job, buddy. She's taking this very calmly, very proud of you. And she already knows what she has to do. Now you have to put Grunge in jail, so pull on the chain and do it. Give me one of these, buddy.
Grunge in jail.
How do you feel?
Great.
You should feel great. You did a great job. Listen, we're going to talk about your next adventure in just a little bit. First off, Greg, listen, man, you were a great detective. We have something very special for you. Chief.
Thanks for helping us sniff out that stinker Top Grunge. In recognition of your accomplishments here today, I award you an official Acme travel kit. And because I admire your hard work, I've signed the papers so that you'll receive a really cool automatic camera that's small enough to hide in your pocket. Now, I give this camera only to our most promising field agents. For your fine work on behalf of Acme CrimeNet, I salute you.
All right, thanks a lot, Chief. Listen, Cathy just told me, how many tries have you tried to get on the show?
3.
3 times. Third time's a charm. This is really going to be it this time. Inside, we have this portfolio. Inside, there's a pen. There's also a piece of paper. I think you know what to do here. Is that right? Yeah, here we go. Where do you want to go? Oh, we got to talk about that later on. I want to find out what that's all about. Very good. But you've had some time to think about it, having this be your third try and everything. Okay, now you know what's going to come up next. Right? The phone call. And of course, they won't be asking for me. Hello? As a matter of fact, she is. Surprise of surprises, it's for you.
Hello?
This jail cell is awful. No matter where I stand, I'm never more than 12 feet away from the soap. And it's all Carmen's fault. Go get her in Africa.
What do you say, Cathy?
We're going to Africa.
Okay, Cathy, you and I are going to Africa. Chief.
Here's a list of places Carmen may have traveled. The Gambia, Cote d'Ivoire, Algeria, Mali, Chad, Kenya, Congo, Angola, Namibia, Sudan, Zaire, Burundi, South Africa. Greg, let's go to the map.
You know what this is all about, right?
Yep.
Let me explain it just in case there's somebody out there who doesn't understand what this is about. What you have to do now is identify 8 countries in 45 seconds. When you are right, you will hear this sound. When you are wrong, though, you'll hear this sound. Now, hear that sound twice, leave the marker where it is, come on back, and we will continue. Also, I want to remind you, even if you put the marker in the right place, the judges cannot give you the thumbs-up signal until the marker has stopped moving, okay? So just so that you know. But if you get 8 in 45 seconds, you will then win that trip to anywhere in North America. How will you feel?
Great.
I think so, too. How will you guys feel? Yeah, come on, Cathy, let's do this thing. Cheer on, you guys. Make some noise. Let's get 45 seconds up on the clock, please. On your mark. Get set. Go. Come on with the Bamako, Mali. Bamako, Mali. Yes, come on. Look at Mabura, Burundi. Just try anything. Hurry. No, try it again. Gotta try it twice. No, come on back. Banjul, the Gambia. Do it. Try it. No, try it again. No, come on. Cape Town, South Africa. Gotta hurry. She knows this one, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, come on. Khartoum, Sudan. No, try it again. Sudan. Yes, that's it. Brazzaville, Congo. Oh, tough break. 3 in 45 seconds. This is a tough map. Give her a big round of applause, you guys. Come here, Cathy. I mean, no kidding. This thing is a very tough map. You did a nice job on this thing. But remember, you didn't lose this thing. You caught the crook. You did what we asked you to do. Chief, what do you say?
We know how tough catching Carmen Sandiego can be, but you did grab that grimy goon Top Grunge. So I sent Limpke around to collect pennies, and sure enough, there were enough to buy you a portable CD player. Now you can listen to these world music CDs and this CD by Rockapella featuring our theme song. You made it. You're a sleuth. Congratulations.
Congratulations, sleuth. Give me a 5. That's good. Now listen, you've been doing a lot of great stuff for us today. There's one more thing I want you to do. You know what it is?
Do it,
Well, she sneaks around the world from India to Carolina. She's Sticky Finger Culture from Berlin down to Belize. Take you for a ride on a big old boat. toxic China. Tell me, where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego.
steel? There's soul inside Korea. That's right, also from the Red Sea to Greenland, she'll be singing the blues. Well, they never Arkansas her steel. Domingo from the jungle, tell me.
In the world is
Carmen Sandiego. That's smarter well, she'll ransack Pakistan and Pakistan and Scandinavia. Nations stick 'em up down under and go big pockets first. She was the missing misdemeanor when she stole the weed from Lima. Tell me, where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego.
where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Tell me, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Could she be? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Tell me now, in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Could she be? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Tell me, where in the world?
This is Lynn Thigpen. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? And remember, when Carmen's cronies lift some loot, we give them the gumshoe boot.
Carmen Sandiego, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
All contestants have been briefed regarding game rules prior to their appearance. All geographic information was accurate as of the date this program was recorded.
In the world is Carmen Sandiego?
This program was presented by WQED Pittsburgh and WGBH Boston. And as always, gumshoes, Carmen's gang is bankrolled by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and viewers like you.